As a guitar teacher, my students often ask me what's the best way to change guitar strings. Should you take one off at a time and replace it? Or should you take all 6 of the strings off and then replace them? Everybody's different, so I'm just going to tell you what I do. I prefer taking one string off at a time and replacing it. I'm just kind of afraid if I take all 6 strings off that there could possibly be a little bit of bowing or tension. Not that it's really going to happen, but just to err on the side of safety, I like to just take one string off at a time. On a guitar like this is an old Airline guitar from the 60s. So it's 50-some years old. I'm not sure exactly what year, but there is no truss rod in the neck of this guitar. And being that there's no truss rod in the neck to keep it stable or to adjust it, I'm just very leery of taking all 6 strings off and then replacing them. So on this guitar and all my other guitars, pretty much that's what I do. I take one string off at a time and I replace it. So I'm just going to play this a little bit. This is a very old guitar with very old strings on. So I'm going to play just so you can hear what these strings sound like, and then with the chain strings. So, yeah, the strings need changed, and the action is somewhat high on this guitar too, so it makes it not so easy to play, but it's an old guitar, and we're going to see what it sounds like with new strings on. So I changed my strings. I put Martin Studio Performance strings on them, light gauge, and now with this pick, it sounds nice and bright. Depending on the pick you use, I like to use different picks. And this pick has a duller tone. So, it does sound better than it did before.